Ang binigay niyang best advice sa akin is, basta nakakatulog ka sa gabi yun ang importante yun.
Oh.
Hi everyone, my name is May. I am your Glam and Glow sister. I am a financial services consultant and hair and makeup artist here in Singapore. Tagalog po ako. And nandito po ngayon si Mr. Michael Pe. He's my associate director.
Hello everyone!
Hi!
Napilit ako mag-join dito. So basically, ang gagawin lang namin dito is para mas makilala nyo si May, kung ano ba yung ginagawa niya, sino ba talaga siya.
Correct, yeah. He's here to support me actually. So the intention for today is actually to introduce myself, and as I am starting out in this financial services industry, and he has been in the industry for more than 10 years.
More than a decade. Dito na ako tumanda.
Dito na siya tumanda, oh my God. So sana ganun din ako, dito na rin talaga ako tatanda. And also, I hope that you are here to grow and connect with us in this journey. And really, I am grateful and thank you so much for watching our podcast, our very first podcast.
Siguro, muna natin. Ako na lang magtatanong sa'yo
Sige,
para mas
sige.
makilala ka nila. So siguro, a little bit background. So schoolmate kami ni May.
Correct.
But hindi kami magkakilala.
Ngayon lang kami nagkakilala.
Yes.
Last year lang.
So same college, same university, pero different batch.
Yes,
Diba? So
higher
different
batch.
batches kami. So higher batch ako, mas matanda ako.
Correct.
Yan. So pinakilala kami nung good friend namin na si...
Shirley.
So ano yun, ba?
Baby shower.
Twins ni siya, no?
Dito sa Ikigai Hub, and then I was actually searching for a new opportunity because I felt that sa F&B industry, I think I had a good run and it was a good experience. So I also wanted to have a bigger network and encourage myself to be there and expose myself more into different kind of industry. Kaya talagang super at the right place and at the right time nung na-meet ko talaga si Michael.
Oh, nabanggit ni May, pinagpipray niya yung
pinagpipray
job
ko.
opportunity na
Correct.
sa kabalilipat.
Oo.
I think you've been studying.
Yes, I was also studying accounting and bookkeeping last year. So before I met Michael, I was taking my exams for bookkeeping. And then na-realize ko, na-meet ko si Michael, parang naman pala ang magiging financial services consultant kasi you're helping people in their financial. I felt that as a makeup artist and also a financial services consultant, it's a one package. You're not just beautiful inside, you're also glowing outside. And that's my mission.
Ayun yung maganda, no? Hindi lang sa labas. Di ba? Pati
Correct.
panloob. Kasi yun yung medyo kulang sa ating mga Filipinos, no? Kahit naman ako when I started working abroad, hindi ko naman alam lahat. Alam mo yun, unang sahod mo, you have to, I want to spend everything.
Correct.
Di ba? And di naman naturo to ng college. And,
Ano mo nang binili mo nung sahod mo?
siyempre laptop, di ba? Kasi in Singapore, you can afford eh. Unang sahod mo, you can afford eh. Yung di naman yung super mahal na laptop. Pero going back, no, nabanggit mo na food and beverage. Kasi sa mga may hindi alam, hotel and restaurant management kami sa UST before.
Yeah.
So, anong trabaho mo before and paano mo siya ma-apply sa tingin mo sa trabaho mo today?
So I was a general manager of a Michelin star restaurant here in Singapore. So it's a sushi restaurant. Pag pupunta ka doon for lunch, minimum is 120. And then for dinner is around 380. That's for dinner.
Wow,
siya,
grabe.
diba?
So, medyo mataas yung standard ng restaurant na to.
Correct. So I have been a general manager for that place for around 8 years. So ako talaga yung kasama nung owner chef na magbukas hanggang magsara siya. And one of the requirements is actually to look and make sure that when I take care of guests, no, hindi sila pwedeng mag-raise ng hands kapag nandun. So pag nandun ka, I make sure that you are well taken care
So, may
of.
initiative dapat. Dapat,
Correct.
ano rin, dapat ba mataas yung EQ mo? Nararamdaman mo kung ano yung, kung uhaw sila, kung...
Bago pa maubos yung tea sa teacup, naka-replace na yun.
Hindi ko ma-imagine na GM ka sa ghetto ka taas na standard. Kasi siyempre, soft-spoken ka.
Talaga
di ba? So, ano ka ba as a general manager? Mahigpit ka pa? Lenient ka ba? Ano ka ba? Kaibigan mo ba yung mga employees mo? So, how were you as a leader before?
Actually, when I was a leader before, medyo strict talaga ako. Kailangan naka-French twist yung hair, may proper makeup, malinis yung nails. Kasi yun yung pinakaunang titingnan sa'yo ng customer kapag ka pumasok ka sa restaurant. So, yun din actually yung mga requirements ng owner chef.
Oo.
So, na kailangan naming
Kasi Japanese, no?
mahigpit. Pero ano talaga siya, after work, I'm your friend. Pero while we are at work, kailangan marunong ka rin maging disiplinado.
Yes.
Dapat marunong ka mag-motivate ng sarili mo. Pero pagka nandyan, dapat
Oo.
Alam mo rin kung ano yung menu for today.
Oo.
Anong ingredients
So,
ng
ino-on the
chef.
spot mo sila?
Hindi naman.
Akala ko anong ingredient yan? No? Hindi.
Meron naman
May
kaming
proper way of doing that.
Correct,
Okay,
proper
okay.
way, training, ganyan. So at least hindi sila mahirapan.
Pero may mga mystery shopper ba? Kunyari,
In a way na yung mga inspector, Michelin
Oo.
inspector, parating na lang. So dapat talaga well-trained yung staff mo.
so, ibig sabihin, pag kumain ako sa restaurant, kailangan may papel ako tsaka pen para i-VIP nila ako na isipin nila.
Hindi mo rin malalaman kung sino.
So, parang uma-act sila ng guest
act
talaga.
as normal, as in wala. So, dapat you treat everybody as your VIP.
Yes.
Yun na yun.
Kasi hindi mo masasabi, hindi mo naman
Hindi mo
pwede na basta
masasabi.
may
Wala,
nag-i-inspect
oo,
lang. No?
correct.
So ngayon, syempre, merong shift ng career, which is, ilang taon ka ba sa food and beverage?
15 years.
15 years. It's a shift, di ba? From food and beverage and financial services.
Correct.
Ngayon, you finish your licenses, ngayon nag-start ka na. So, tingin mo, ano yung something na madadala mo from food and beverage to this industry?
Actually, halos lahat. Service din kasi ang financial services industry. So, as a consultant, nagbibigay ka ng serbisyo sa
Sa'yo.
needs mo. Oo. So, ang pinagkaiba lang, kung hindi man lang food and beverage, ang menu ko today is kung ano yung mga policies na pwede for the client. Actually, it's
okay.
even more meaningful for me.
Kasi actually si May yung nagturo sa girlfriend ko sa makeup before. And nakita ko yung service niya. Talaga pagpunta namin sa studio niya, talaga andun yung pangalan ni Ira. Welcome. Tapos meron pang may pinrint ka pa, may guides pa. So sabi ko yung time na hindi pa siya nag-i-start sa industry. And sabi ko iba talaga yung service. Kasi sa industry
you.
namin, more of service talaga eh. Diba? It's rather, ako, kahit sa pagme-makeup, ang comparison ko dyan is nagtuturo tayo. Diba? Ganun din naman sa financial services. We never sell, we teach.
Correct.
And we provide solutions sa mga problema nila. So kaya nakikita ko na perfect fit ka
Oh, wow.
sa industry. Kasi iba kapag innate ka sa pagsiservisyo. Diba? Kasi alam mo naman sa industry natin, it's more of a quality service talaga yung ma-advise namin na para talaga sa mga kliyente.
Actually, meron akong i-share sa inyo. Ang binigay niyang best advice sa akin is, basta nakakatulog ka sa gabi. Yun ang importante yun.
Oo.
Kasi hindi ka lang basta-basta nagsisell. Talagang kailangan yung para sa client mo, talagang para sa kanya. Kumbaga sa amin is omakase, is tailored for the customer. Ganon din dito pala.
Oo.
Yung natutunan ko.
Kasi 'di ba ito pag bumili sila ng if they trust you, they bought something from you. Itong mga policies na to for the rest of their lives na. Diba? These insurances, this investment. So might as well give the best for them, 'di ba?
Yeah.
So yun yung mantra namin dito sa Ikigai, 'di ba? And kasi nga ito yung career na talagang gusto na namin tumanda dito sa career na to, 'di ba? It's
ito
quite
na yun.
fulfilling, 'di ba?
Inugat na siya, so
Oo.
para ganun din.
Oo, kasi ako I came from F&B rin before dito sa Singapore. Then I shifted din. So dati talaga wala akong intention na pumunta sa industry na to. And gusto ko lang talaga ng kahit anong sales job. Kasi gusto ko na hawak ko yung time ko. Ganyan.
Yun yung maganda dito, hawak mo sa yung oras.
Lalo na ikaw may anak ka, di ba?
Oo, may anak ako.
So, yun yung isang maganda sa industry. But of course, you have to work hard. Alam naman. So, rejection. So, naranasan mo na ba? And since you're starting dito sa industry, you've started, ilang buwan ka na ba? 1 month pa lang, no?
1 month.
So, paano mo nire-ready yung sarili mo dito sa mga rejections na to? Of course, you have expectations, di ba?
So, pinamit na sa akin ni Michael yung mga ibang agents, and one of the agents na mommy rin, si Mommy Kelly. Hi! Sinabi niya sa akin na you eat rejections for breakfast. So, ganun talaga. And I feel that the right people will come to you if you show your mission and you are true to yourself and you're authentic. So, darating rin yun, yung mga tamang tao para sa'yo, I think it will also come.
And yung ibang nag-no naman, it doesn't mean no talaga. Yung iba kasi, it's just not now. Kasi
Yeah, not
minsan,
now.
hindi pa kaya ng financial situation nila. May iba pa silang priorities, di ba? So ako marami akong mga napresentan before, kahit 9-10 years ago na ngayon pa lang sila kumukuha. And I'm happy kasi yung unang presentation ko naman, it's more of teaching lang. Diba yun naman yung lagi natin ginagawa. Turo muna tayo, it's up to you if you wanna get it or not. Mag-propose tayo ng right products for them. Diba? So yun yung kagandahan sa industry. Lalawak ka, mag-grow ka. Yung pag-unawa mo, yung deeper understanding mo, di ba? Lalawak
Correct,
din. Di ba?
oo.
Kasi yun yung lagi ko sinasabi sa mga consultants na huwag sasama loob nyo kapag hindi kumuha. Di ba?
Correct,
Kasi
wala yan. Oo,
and we're here to
oo.
serve. Di ba?
Tama.
And it's up to them if they want our services, di ba? So, ano pa rin, don't cut the ties, di ba? Yung connections, andyan pa rin tayo. Pero so far, yan, paano mo nire-ready yung sarili mo sa career itself? Kasi malaki. Though yung adjustment mo ngayon is that wala ka ng time na pinapasukan, ngayon ang kalaban mo is yung sarili mo na, di ba? Kasi it's your own sipag, your own motivation, tiyaga. Kasi sa industry namin, hindi talaga siya employment. More of parang we're our own entrepreneur, 'di ba? Kasi your clients, they are your business, pinapalaki mo siya, and eventually you want to be a leader, it's gonna be your business as well. So paano mo nire-ready yung sarili mo ngayon? Minomotivate yung sarili mo?
Self-discipline, oo. Kailangan talaga meron kang daily affirmations. Kaya kung pumunta ka sa workshop ko, yung Women Empowerment Workshop, talagang ina-encourage ko sila to have daily affirmations. And na-realize ko rin na you have to have self-discipline. Ito naman natutunan ko na to sa F&B
Oo,
before.
sa fine dining ba naman, diba?
Japanese. You have to motivate yourself. Kailangan ganun. Tsaka you don't be a burden to other people. So, yun yung talagang pinaka take away ko or yung tapaw ko sa work. Na talagang super thankful ako dun sa bosses ko kasi talagang I was there as a general manager. Ako talaga bahala. So, yun talagang
yung trust na sa iyo.
Nandun na yung trust na binigay nila sa akin. Kaya super grateful ako. 8 years ako, Michelin star. Dahil talaga sa chef yun. Magaling talaga kasi siya.
Yun yung being a leader, it's not just yung responsibility, but the accountability as well. Diba? Kapag may naging problema, ikaw yung sisi, diba? You take the blame. Kapag merong, pag may praise, you give the praise to the team, diba? So yun yung, in something na, bittersweet as a leader. Diba? So pero ngayon, you told us that you have kids, diba?
Correct.
So ngayon, ilang taon na ba yung mga kids mo, and tingin mo paano maapektuhan yung synergy nyo as a family dito sa career mo?
So it's a good thing actually na yung asawa ko, Joseph, supportive. Yung work niya rin kasi is long hours. But at the same time, kailangan kayo supportive sa isa't isa. And si Vera, 4 years old, si Mila is 19 months na this year. So I realized kung hindi ko sisimulan ngayon, ayoko mag-suffer for the future. Mas mahihirapan ako kapag hindi ko prepare yung sarili ko for the future. Parang ganun.
And also lumalaki yung mga kids. Pag lumalaki yung mga kids, mas kailangan nila yung mommy. Diba? At least you have time na. Pero the thing that I really like is that yung pumunta kayo ni Joseph, nakusap po si Si Joseph napakabait. Nakita ko yung support niya sa'yo na kahit anong gusto mong gawin, susuportahan ka niya. Kasi yun yung minsan hindrance na, papasok ka sa financial services, kaya mo ba? Minsan yung partners pa yung pumipigil But kay Joseph, sabi niya, kaya mo yan, nakita mo, kaya nila Mike. Diba? Natatandaan ko yan.
Sabi niya, pag kaya nila, kaya mo rin.
Oo. And I believe kasi kaya ako, hindi pa rin kami nag-stop to hire new people kasi ang dami pang Filipinos na kailangan turuan. Kasi our clients are not just Filipinos here, but Filipinos abroad as well. Yung mga kumukuha ng mga investments dito, insurances. So, it's something fun. Yung nakwento kay May before, kaya sabi niya, excited siya na pwede pala yung mga clients din from the Philippines, di ba? And at the same time, siya, parang passion siya. Talagang ikigai, di ba?
Ikigai,
you're doing your ikigai.
Nag-resonate sa akin yung word na ikigai.
Then of course, the Ikigai Hub, di ba? Ginagawa natin yung mission natin dito. Kaya abangan nyo rin yung mga turo ni May dito sa Ikigai Hub. So, you've done one na, di ba?
Yes.
So, can you tell us more about Empowering
Workshop.
Women? Yeah.
Yes. So, Empowering Women Workshop was the first workshop that I did here at Ikigai Hub. So, it was to teach you the 5-minute phase. If you don't have enough time, of course, if you're rushing to go to your work or to certain events, if you only have 5 minutes, I taught you how to do a make talagang powerful and will give you confidence when you step outside of your house.
Kasi di ba, mga nagmamadali, ganyan. Kailangan magturo ka rin yun habang nasa Grab, kahit mag-break siya.
Nasa Grab ka, kailangan. But sa alam mo yung proper techniques and proper products na mag-work for you, talagang kahit 5 minutes lang na.
Oh, that's nice. So, can you tell us more about your journey? Paano ka naging makeup artist? Akala ko ba GM ka sa
F&B,
sa F&B, and now makeup artist. Ano ba yung ginagawa mo at the same time?
Actually, gusto ko talaga yung makeup. Sabi ko, bakit kaya hindi ko na lang siya aralin? At the same time, I earn and then I give value to people. Talagang fulfilling siya kapag kami na-makeover ko yung clients and then nakikita nila sa sarili, wow, meron pang mas gaganda pa dito. Yung
Upgrade,
ganun.
may +2, ganyan, +3. Kaya.
Sobrang fulfilling siya. Yung feeling na makeup lang yun. And what more kung talagang confident ka from the inside. So, yun yung talagang isang bundle na siya.
Oo. Actually, nakakatawa kasi nga pag nagpo-post yung girlfriend ko na, ayun, yung makeup na tinuro ni May, mag-message si May na sobrang na-proud siya.
Stalker pala.
Kasi, di ba, to enroll once, then nagagamit mo na siya forever. Kasi kung naturo na yung basic, Yung iba, di ba, iba ni YouTube na nila. So, alam mo na yung mga basic stuff, di ba? Parang sa kanya, financial services, ano yung kailangan unang malaman is budgeting.
Oo,
Allocating of your budget,
Yes.
allocating of your finances, di ba? Ano
Yes.
yung mga kailangan, yung mga foundation, di ba? So, yun, talaga nirelate namin, no? Kinonect talaga namin. Pinilit namin yun. Yeah. But anyway, kung makikita nyo, no? May wearing many hats, di ba?
Mother.
Makeup artist, financial
artist.
services consultant. And we're really excited to making journey mo dito.
Thank you.
So, siguro sa next na mga episodes natin, ang pag-usapan naman natin yung pinaka, ano na talaga, yung pinaka nasa war zone ka na. Diba? So,
Nasa
trainings,
war zone na ako.
diba? Yung
Correct.
exams na tinake mo, and yung pakiramdam mo na kumakausap sa clients, yung close deal, first people who trusted you, supported you. Kaya yun, so yun na lang siguro yung magiging ano natin, magiging next. And abangan nyo yung mga show ni May. Show ba? Hindi pala show. Mga anong tawag mo? Workshop.
Workshop.
Parang artista. Pasensya na, feeling namin artista kami dahil nagpa-podcast kami. So, anyway, that's it for this episode siguro
Yes.
muna, no? Alright. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Before we wrap up, I just wanted to give you a notice that this has been filmed September 25, 2025, and that's 9 months ago. I joined the industry 10 months ago, and my life has been beautifully different. And this journey really made me uncomfortable, but at the same time really pushed me to the limits. And during those times, I was able to publish my book, Where is the Yellow Car, available in Amazon. I was also able to do workshops, live workshops. I was able to do road shows, and I met a lot of rejections, but I kept going anyway. And in this journey, people see me on socials, which is really new to me. And I'm so grateful that you watch, you read, and you follow my journey. And if you are new here and you are seeing this the first time on YouTube, sis, I see you, and I'm so grateful that you gave me your time. This journey is really documenting my transition, and at the same time, it's actually to let you know that if you are new here in Singapore, or if you've been here for a long time, I'm so glad to meet you, and I've been so grateful that I have this opportunity right now. And look at us, we have our own podcast, and this journey has been so amazing, and this journey is just the beginning. I wanted to say, sis, we still have so much to talk about, and stick around. Atin lang to. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye!